Hello and welcome to Wild Owl TV. Now, every night here in the Wild Owl Garden I put out food for the local badgers. Now, they don't come in the garden every night, so some mornings the food is still there or has been scoffed up by the pigeons or the squirrels, but they definitely do regularly visit the garden. And what I do for them is I put out a bowl like this. It's a stainless steel bowl, and what I've started to do now is put not only a lid on top, there's your peanuts, but I also put that little thing on top as well to stop the pigeons getting into it. And the idea is when the badgers come along, I'm asleep in bed, and then in the middle of the night I hear a... So, what happened last night? Let me show you. Now I've got the feeding bowl with the lid on it, and at any moment now you should hear the clang as the badger knocks the lid off. As you can see, it's just going towards it. There you go. That's the sound that signifies the badgers have visited the Wild Owl Garden. It's just wonderful to have these large animals coming in the garden. I've closed up on this one now. As you can see, this one's a bit more wary, but it's not the dominant animal. Obviously the other badger is the dominant badger because it's tucking in very nicely to the feeding bowl. Now I do have a very nice LED light that should be illuminating this in wonderful colour. Now, as you can see, it doesn't appear to be triggered yet. It may at any time though. Just needs the badger to just move into the right place, but as things are, I think the animal's going to be staying there. He's actually sat down, munching away on peanuts right now, so let's focus on the other animal. And this badger is just grubbing around by the compost heap and the hibernaculum. And of course this is for them a great place to find worms and slugs and any other invertebrates and life, maybe even a frog or even a newt just disappeared into the shade there, the darkness. These badgers are, although I'm feeding peanuts, you can see quite clearly that they're also benefiting from the other habitats I've got around the Wild Owl TV garden. So this other is, there we go. I was expecting that to happen. There we go. Right, now the good lights come on. That was what I was hoping would happen, so here we go. As you can see, this, yeah, you can see it's a larger animal, isn't it? That's the dominant badger. Could be a male, I guess. And he's just sat. Look at that. He's just sat on his bum, filling his face with peanuts. And funny enough, it really does take them a long time to get through them. They are very slow eaters now. Now the other badgers know. Oh, look at this behaviour. This really is where you get to see the rivalry. They barge into each other. Oh, that was good going. Oh. Welcome to the world of badgers. As you can imagine, that's making quite a racket and probably waking up my neighbour. Now, meanwhile, while this is going on, my tawny owl Jazz is in her aviary. I can't actually get her in the camera here, but she's sat watching all this entertainment. No other badgers have come into the garden, so I'm assuming that was possibly a cat that set the other light off. But I don't know. Again, it's possible that the sound of the tins is aren't they beautiful? Oh, there they go. Fascinating. Really glad to capture this for you because these badgers have been coming to the garden for the last 3 or 4 years, and it's only now that I can really get the way they're barging into. Oh, what a mess. Oh, my neighbour's definitely going to be looking out his window. They really are not happy to share it. It's a bit like my missus in a chocolate bar. As you can see the peanuts there on the ground, so they've still got plenty to get through. But they literally eat them one at a time, and they munch on each one as they take them. This is why they take so long to move across the garden when there's lots of peanuts down. So I tend to run a little gingerbread line, like the Pied Piper, just to draw them down to the area I want to feed them, and then put the bulk of the food in one area. I'm going to scrap again, I suspect, in a second. This is where they are in the garden, just to give you perspective. So this is away from the house, down the bottom part of the wild owl garden. But with the beauty of a nice camera and a good optical zoom, enjoy them as though we're stood right next to them. This is probably not though, because they smell not too bad. I actually drove from Cumbria with a badger cub in the back of the Land Rover and a tawny owl on the front seat in the box. The tawny owl was a chick, and the badger was a right old smeller. That's wonderful. I would imagine if I put out a whole bag of peanuts out there, they'd be there till dusk, till dawn. Look at the way they barge into each other. It really is interesting. Now, I'm not too up on badger social circles. It's possible these are siblings. Possibly an adult pair. I think someone like Chris Packham would be able to explain the relationship. But it's not nasty, it's just rivalry. Really barging him out of the way. Look at this. Just all this body language and all these defensive gestures to keep them away from competitor, away from the peanuts. British wildlife at its best in a suburban garden in Yate, South Gloucestershire. see one of them is now going back off across the garden to look for anything to have for dessert, juicy worm or something perhaps, and then they'll leave the garden. So, I think with that, I'm going to finish this Wild Owl TV broadcast, and I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. And just another gem from the Wild Owl TV garden. Thanks for watching. See you again.